Healthy Back Meditation. This meditation is a dialogue between you and your spine. And the language that we will be using here today is that of breath, visualization, felt sense, and intention. Begin by laying down on your back on a flat, comfortable surface. It can be outdoors at the sandy beach or grassy field if you like, or just at the comfort of your home or office, or an airport lounge between flights. You may place a pillow or cushion under your knees, which helps if you have a low back tension or pain. You may choose to lay with your legs on an elevated surface or up against a wall to take the pressure of the low back completely. Just make sure that your feet are comfortable doing that for the next 13 minutes. You can also put a pillow under your head and neck for extra support, and a weighted blanket or something of light to moderate weight, like a book or a bag of rice, on your belly. That weight helps you feel the pull of gravity on your body, as well as to breathe into your abdomen more than into your chest, which helps with the drainage of your lymph. Make sure you will not be disturbed for the next 13 minutes. Begin by taking slow belly breaths in through your nose and out of your mouth or nose into the space behind your coccyx or tailbone, which is located at the very base of your spine in the buttocks area. It is a very important segment of your spine, which provides the support to your pelvis. Begin to direct each effortless exhale straight down from the coccyx into the ground behind it. Take your time. Allow it to move down into the surface on which your body is resting right now, a bed or floor, ground, and through the floor of the room you're in or a ground, allow it to drop deep into the earth center. Imagine that you are creating a connection between the base of your spine and the earth, sending out and down with each effortless exhale all the tension you are ready to let go of. Feel the magnetic pull of gravity on your tailbone, on your hips, buttocks, and legs. If you find yourself having difficulty to feel the breath dropping from the base of your spine into the ground, allow it to be as it is, knowing that with practice, this connection with gravity will become more easy to access as you continue, serving you, your nervous system, and your spine for years to come. Take another breath and allow it to drop from the tailbone down into the earth behind you. On your next inhale, move up to the sacrum area. That triangular-shaped bone which sits on top of the tailbone is a crucial weight-bearing spinal structure. It's usually composed of 5 fused vertebrae. Feel it resting on the surface you are laying on right now. Send out your breath straight through the sacrum into the ground underneath it, and allow the air you just exhaled to travel deep into the earth as if being pulled down by gravity. Do that for the next few breath cycles. Feel your hips sinking into the ground more and more with each effortless exhalation, and make your exhales twice the length of your inhales. If you breathed in for 2 seconds, breathe out for 4 and slow your breath down. If you find yourself unsure and wondering about the exact location of the sacrum, simply affirm that your breathing is directed out and through your hips and pelvis. You may feel your body slowly readjusting itself as you are paying this close attention to your spine. Sometimes the legs, arms, neck begin to twitch and produce involuntary movements. Allow them to be as they are, recognizing that the nervous system, your body, is going through recalibration of its own as you let go of tension, holding patterns, and become more aware of your spine. Shift your attention to the low back spine, which sits on top of your sacrum. It's composed of 5 vertebrae, called lumbar vertebrae. You can breathe out and through each individual vertebrae or behind the entire low back if you wish. Every time you allow an effortless exhale to take place, intend, feel, see your breath leave your body and go down straight into the earth behind your low back. You may notice that your belly too becomes softer as you exhale. It may even start to gurgle a little. With each exhalation, sense how more of your body is getting heavier and gently sinking down into the surface on which it is resting right now. There is no need to hold on to the tension. You can simply choose to let go of it and allow the gravity to carry it out with your breath as you exhale, creating more space for the bones, for the muscles, for the nerves, for the blood and lymph to circulate freely as it is supposed to be in a healthy body. If you find yourself resisting to the idea of relaxing your body, or if you feel anxious at the idea of letting go, simply notice it and continue to breathe into the space behind yourself. Breath is what separates fear from excitement. Notice how when you restrict your breathing, the fear may rise. Remember, you are creating new habits, new way of being in your body, and that simply requires time to become familiar and comfortable for you. Our nervous system is very sensitive, and when a change is introduced, even the very positive one like this letting go of the tension in the back, it may be perceived as a threat for the time being. Simply ignore these thoughts. Look at them as being merely clouds passing by on the sky, which is you, the observer. Bring your attention into the space behind your mid and upper back and the 12 thoracic vertebrae located there. You may choose to breathe into the space behind one thoracic vertebra at a time, or a whole segment of the mid and upper back. Do what feels most comfortable to you right now. Intend for the breath you let out to travel through the pores of the skin on your mid and upper back, deep into the ground behind it. Drop the weight of your body into the surface you are laying on right now. Feel how more of your body starts to get heavier. Feel the electromagnetic current bathing your spine as you breathe, gently carrying out the outdated energy and tension you are ready to release into the earth. Feel your entire mid-back, upper back, rib cage soften, dropping into the surface you are resting on at the moment. Feel your shoulder blades drop, your arms get heavier. Realize that there is no need to hold on to anything, that you are being held by gravity right now. Breathe out into the space behind your heart in the chest area. If you find some heaviness or negative emotional energy there that is ready to go, allow the earth current to gently carry it out and away into the ground behind you, so more of your vital energy can return to your heart center. And as you do that, fill your heart with joy, gratitude, peace, which are the emotions of longevity and high quality of life. Even if you feel resistance doing it right now, thinking that you are not worthy to have a life full of joy, or there is no reason to be grateful, simply intend for it to happen without analyzing your current life situation. Override this negative program by the power of your intent to be well. Bring your attention into your neck and the 7 cervical vertebrae located there. Feel your throat and neck relaxing as you exhale and let go. Feel more space coming into your neck as you allow the possible tension and constrictions to drain out and down into the ground behind your neck. With each breath, intend to widen your windpipe, attracting more air to come in to nourish and support your body's systems. Breathe out any tension into the space behind your neck. And if you feel a resistance to do that, breathe that out behind yourself as well. Bring your awareness into your head and face, and breathe into the space behind your face, behind your forehead, into the space behind your eyes, nose, cheeks, jaw, tongue, the inside contents of your head, and space behind the base of your skull. Allow your head to just rest on the surface you are laying on right now. Breathe into the space behind any thoughts and emotions of the day. Drop them too into the ground behind your body. Intend for any resistance, heaviness, constriction, tension, anxiety to be gently and safely washed down and away by the healing earth current, by the omnipresent pull of gravity. Simply compare your body mass to that of the planet. There is no comparison, is there? It's so much bigger and heavier than you, so much older and wiser. So just surrender to its healing, loving embrace, and surrender your possible resistance to surrender as well. Allow your whole self to rest deeply, being washed by earth current, as if you are taking a deeply healing bath, which helps to restore your body, rejuvenate your spine, recalibrate your nervous system to a state of coherence, balance, relaxed alertness, ease and grace. Intend for the energy work you have done right now to support you, to support your body for the whole day or night. Give yourself a big hug and be well.